Online personality versus real life personality. I'm Andrew Scroy. This is Dr. Dom's class, and this is the Week 6 interactive assignment. Today is July 21st of 2016. The trait perspective. A trait is a behavioral element that describes a person's personality. Gordon Allport categorized traits into three main dimensions: cardinal, central, and secondary traits. Central traits are those that make up a person's personality. There's close to 4,000 of them that he initially talked about. Cardinal traits are central traits that are dominant in nature and account for most of a person's personality. Secondary traits are traits that only come to light in very specific situations. The Big Five factor of personality. There are five main core personality traits: extroversion, agreeableness, openness, conscientiousness, and neuroticism. Extroversion is how outgoing a person is and where they get their energy from. Someone high on this is going to be more of a people person. He's going to be more gets their energy from other people. Agreeableness is how well an individual is cooperative or competitive with others. Openness is how adventurous and creative a person is. Conscientiousness is how organized and how well a person pays attention to their surroundings. Neuro is how a person is stable and emotionally resilient. Alright, my person that I picked is actually a relative of mine. Someone I've known my whole entire life. Obviously, Frank is not his real name because, well, we were told not to do that. Anyways, Frank. He is a car salesman, a volunteer firefighter, and he's actually, I didn't put it in there, but he's actually also a beach body coach. He's married with one son who is 8 years old. He loves music, photography, and sports. He's very easygoing. He's not openly emotional. Always looks for handouts. You can call him a mooch. He's always been like that. And uses social media for personal gain, such as to promote his job and attract more customers. Now, real life Frank is based on the five factor. Frank is high on extroversion because he is a people person who thrives on personal and professional contact. Frank is high in agreeableness because he is more cooperative than competitive. He is a team player. Openness, he is also high on. He is extremely creative and likes adventures. He plays the guitar, he writes music and occasional poetry, and travels to music festivals and takes photos. Frank is low in conscientiousness because he is not well organized and does not pay attention to his surroundings. I'd say that Frank is more in the middle of Nero because sometimes he is stable in his decisions, but can become unstable depending on what life throws his way. Facebook Frank uses Facebook mainly as a means to attract customers. Posts a lot of photos of his son and him together. Posts pictures of music festivals that he has taken. And posts pictures with customers who bought vehicles from him and thanks them. Facebook Frank is high in extroversion also. Frank's Facebook thrives on other people's energy. This is increased due to the fact that he advertises his services on Facebook. Frank is low in agreeableness. He uses Facebook to find customers and is very competitive in getting them. He may be cooperative at times, but is mostly competitive. Frank is high in openness. He enjoys adventures and being creative. Frank is high in conscientiousness. He is well organized and pays attention to those around him. Frank is low in Nero. He is extremely stable and is in control of his emotions. Real life versus Facebook. Frank is an extrovert. No matter what format we see him, he is a people person. He thrives on their energy. Frank is cooperative in real life, whereas in online he's more competitive. Frank enjoys adventures and being creative in both formats. Frank is not well organized in real life, where online he appears to be. Frank is much more stable online and in real life. Facebook Medium, higher extroversion was associated with increased social behavior. Higher Nero was associated with less self-disclosure, and that openness was associated with more expressive communications. This is not everybody, but I believe that why Frank might be a tad a bit different, and depending on the category, is because the main reason why he uses Facebook is because he is an extrovert and he enjoys other people, and he uses it for a business. So I believe those things are different just because his focus of why he uses online. This is it. Have a good night.